My chances of getting accepted to OCS, it's my impulsivity. To be honest, sir, when I signed up for the Issued Partner Program, you weren't exactly the first thought on my mind. Redding's face flushes red, and his gaze darkens. Well, maybe I should have been. The twinge of guilt is unexpected and unwelcome. It isn't as if I don't understand Redding's position. The program is still new, still being tested, which means anyone who signs up must also have a recommendation from their CO. The problem is that while I technically meet all the qualifications, I'm no one's golden boy, least of all George Redding's. That honor is reserved exclusively for Jim, which means I have to work twice as hard for the same amount of praise. For me, there's no room for mistakes, but that didn't seem to stop me from screwing this up. Redding's fingers lace together. He takes a deep breath, and the tension in his shoulders eases. This isn't something you'll be able to bullshit your way through, Martinez. If I find out you're screwing around, no, if I even hear a single whisper that you're not busting your ass to make this marriage work before the entire 365 days are up, I'll make sure you aren't accepted into OCS. Hell, I may even discharge your ass. A muscle in my jaw ticks. 365 days. Holy hell. When he lays the minimum timeline out like that, it sounds like an eternity. Still, I'd gotten myself into this. Now I had to suck it up. 1 year before I can request an annulment. I could do this. I had to, because the alternative is unacceptable. I stand a little straighter. Sir, I take the program and my inclusion in it very seriously. I love the military, but I didn't enlist because of an overwhelming sense of patriotism, like Jim, a need to protect, like Bear, or for a sense of direction, like Krager. I signed up because I was running away, but that doesn't negate the fact that I'm a goddamn warrior and would make one hell of an officer, even if I'm the only one who sees it right now. I'm resilient as hell, and quitting isn't part of my vocabulary. I'm a leader, always have been. Shit, ever since Mama died, I'd had to be. Shaking my head, I force away the past and bring my focus back to the here and now. This isn't the time or place. My job is on the line, especially since I have to convince Redding I'm not some fuck-up deserving of a dishonorable discharge. He still looks doubtful, and I scramble for something else to say, anything to convince him that I'm sincere. Scanning the room, my eyes land on a picture of Redding's grandson on a bookcase near the window, and I puff my chest out. Scout's honor. Redding studies me for an interminable amount of time before reaching into his desk and pulling out a manila envelope. To be the key to my future, it doesn't look like much. Plain, not very thick, boring. For your sake, Martinez, I hope you make a better husband than you did a scout. Since I've never been a Boy Scout, that should be a piece of cake. I accept the envelope and escape while I still can. The paper wrinkles in my fist as I stride out the door, and I take a deep breath and relax my hand before I step outside. The fresh air is a welcome respite from the stale atmosphere of Redding's office. Hell, I can practically smell the Ugg boots and vanilla chai latte. The scent of America. The scent of true freedom. The scent of horny girls on summer break. An impish smile spreads across my face. God, it's good to be back in the States. The slight clink of metal on metal as the rings inside collide catches my attention, and my smile dies a limp-dicked death. I'm only halfway across base, and already I've forgotten that I'm about to be married? I roll my shoulders, and a surge of excitement bubbles in my gut. Rings aside, I'm eager to find out who I'm hitched to. I mean, how bad can it be? I get all the perks of a wife with an option for a way out after a year. Jim lucked out with Taya. If that grim bastard can pull a 10, there's no way in hell I can do any worse. For a moment, I lose myself in the daydream of what married life must be like. Lots of fucking, obviously, and home-cooked meals, if I'm lucky enough to get someone who can cook. Unlike Jim, whose wife manages to burn microwavable pancakes. I chuckle and shake my head. Shit, I don't need a cook. I am a Latino.